डिस्टर्बेंस होची की हेलो
No, ma'am.
ओके बिकॉज फैन पूरा हाई स्पीड अच्छी तो मे बी ହେଇପାରେ ଯଦି ହବ ମୋତେ କହିବ ଆଇ ୱିଲ୍ ସ୍ୱିଚ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଓକେ so if so the last class it was just an introductory class but we read about that what or why we are using power electronics converter, advantages, disadvantages. Okay, I forgot to tell you one thing that the power electronic system or the power electronic converter, so it can be applied to a system whose power rating is, you can say, few watts to several megawatt. Okay, so from low power rating to high power rating, this power electronic converter can be used. And also, I'll share you a note regarding like the applications of power electronic converter. Just a minute. See, these are the, you can say, the disciplines that are related to the power electronics. In power electronics, we apply the circuit theory. Okay, machines are also applied if we go for the drives. As I told, the electronic converter controlling or giving the input to the machine to control the speed or the frequency or the voltage. Then it can be used in power system for the power factor correction. Electromagnetic principle is also applied because we have the inductors, so it may have magnetic effect. Then the solid state physics because of the devices that we're using. Generally, like the diode, it is nothing but a PN junction, isn't it? Am I audible properly, or or the noise is coming?
No, ma'am. You are audible.
Okay. So why all are silent today? So what are the things? Okay. So this DC converter, as I told earlier, that it can be used in case of AC as well as DC. That means we can convert DC to AC or DC to DC, and AC to AC or AC to DC. So what are the properties of, like, suppose DC current or DC voltage? What are the properties that we are changing using the power converter? That is the magnitude. Only the magnitude we can change, yes or no? Because in DC we don't have any frequency. And what are the properties that we are changing in AC? Either we can change the frequency or both frequency and magnitude, or the magnitude or the phase. So these are the properties that we can convert or we can change using the power electronic converter. Okay, so a power electronic converter can also be, you can say, named as like converter, switching converter, power electronic circuit. Okay, and this is the main diagram that I told, the basic fundamental principle about the electronic converter. So what it does, it changes the level of power output, sorry, it changes the level of power input to some other level as desired by the, you can say, as desired by us, with a controlling input. So this control input means in the switches we are controlling something. On off control करो, कितना time, कितने time on होगा, कितने time off होगा, सेटा तो हमें control करते. This history already been discussed, that earlier these mercury arc and therapron, which was working on the principle of the phenomenon in vapor and the gases. Then the 1957 thyristor was developed, and then 58 onwards commercially it was produced, and then various other transistors like MOSFET, BJT, IGBT, and all those were developed. Okay.
Ma'am, some students wants to join.
Okay. Now coming to the applications. So all of you do one thing, write these applications. If you go for the commercial application, it is like AC, UPS, elevators, whatever I am dictating, please write. So that you will remember something. Okay. So the commercial application involves the air conditioning or AC air conditioners, elevators, UPS. Then you can also say heating or advertising. If you talk about domestic applications, so it's like cooking, lighting, okay, air conditioner, freezers, PCs. In PC also we use a power electronic application. Can anyone just say? PC re use karave?
SMPS.
Good. SMPS.
Switch mode parts.
Switch mode power supply. Then if you talk about telecommunication, it is used for battery charger, then DC power supply, mobile side battery charger, okay. Transportation is like, now I told that nowadays the electric vehicles are going on, and another one is the electric locomotives, okay. And also the traction. The traction, actually it's a, you can say a different syllabus, but traction means like we are controlling the speed of the electric locomotive. Mane first time it supply doche so that it try to accelerate itself and then gote constant speed maintain karuche. Then we provide a brake so that say braking ray the speed, I mean it decelerate, the speed goes down, then it comes to stop. And if you want, we can use that as a regenerative braking also, so as to utilize the power during braking. Okay, so there are various fundamental related to that. And utility. So utility is generally like in your power systems. So it is used in HVDC transmission. So HVDC. So we all know that everything, the electricity that is being generated and transmitted is mostly in AC, isn't it? Again, mostly I mean AC three-phase AC, and we are getting the single-phase AC also. But there are some disadvantages of this transmission in AC. So for at present, practically for small distance of transmission, small length of transmission of power, the HVDC is used. Their efficiency is higher than the AC transmission. AP small distance may use karauchi, but research is still going on. Okay? Then the fuel cells, the energy storage system, the boiler feed. So these all are, you can say, the inclusion of the RES system, like the solar, wind, fuel cell in the main generation. So if you try to include these RES or integrate these RES system to the power system, so for that we need converter, because like in PV, the output is what? DC or AC? RES पढ़ी के नहीं के जना चलो. So in PV ray the output है ना DC nature. Okay, so if I want to integrate a PV into your, suppose into a grid, है ना, grid माने कौन? Like suppose how will I say? Okay, suppose there is a dam, है ना, dam ने तमरो power generate है ना, then using the tower power transmission है ना, and then suppose the substation जो की like we have transformer and various other equipment CTPT and सेठो हमरा distribute होची है ना. But again आउ गुटे बड़ा land अछि जोटे PV cells गुड़ा, I mean they are connected in series and parallel so as to generate a DC power है ना. So nowadays what we are doing, we are trying to integrate this RES system into this grid है ना, so that यहाँ पर I mean the pressure कम पड़ेगा, and also like the conventional fuels that we use, the coal and all that. So माने सेटा कम utilize हो. Okay, so this PV panel, the output is DC, but we know that everything that is being transmitted and distributed, that is in AC. So we need something to convert DC to AC. isn't it? So here also a converter is required. Again, say ये जो AC अच्छी तार voltage कितने अच्छी, but हमको दरकार suppose 230 volt की 440 volt. So again we need another converter to change the magnitude of that AC. है ना? So you can say nowadays for in each and every applications the power electronics converters are used. Okay, ठीक है. So now what you do, everyone, I will just write some of the power semiconductor devices. So all of you, they write the same way as I'm writing. Okay? So generally you can say the power electronic or the power semiconductor devices. So it is broadly classified as your diode. Okay. Another one is your, you can say thyristors. Thy, Thyristors. Thyristors. And another one is your transistors. Okay. So I'm sure that regarding diode and transistor, you might be having some knowledge. Transistor, तुम्हारे AC थिला ना? AC.
Yes.
हाँ, पूरा NPTEL रो पूरा पढ़ी थिला. Okay. Whatever, leave it. So in transistors, what are the type of the transistors you know? Anyone? I hope you might heard about BJT. Sunica? MOSFET. These two, I think you mostly have read, na? BJT and MOSFET. Then another one is your SIT. So SIT stands for static induction transistor. Static induction transistor. So all of you, please write this in your copy. Until and unless you write in your power electronics, you won't be able to remember. It will be very confusing. So SIT or static induction transistor. Then another one is IGBT. IGBT, you heard about IGBT? Sunica ki IGBT?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a combination. We say it is a combination of BJT and MOSFET ना. मैंने तारा properties सब नहीं है. BJT रो भी है, MOSFET रो properties भी. Okay. So BJT stands for bipolar junction transistor. है कि नहीं? BJT stands for bipolar. All of you are writing so. Initial kichi class most slowly GB, hella, so as to you so that you feel comfortable. So BJT is bipolar junction transistor, MOSFET is metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. And IGBT is insulated gate bipolar transistor. Insulated gate bipolar transistor. So no one I mean it may worry yourself that you are not able to remember, but you remember. Okay, so two things are there. My transistor rate, T stands for transistor always, and your B stands for your bipolar, G stands for your gate. Then बाकी तो तुमको माने रखेगा. Okay. So these are the 4 types of transistors. Transistors are broadly classified. Okay. Now thyristor. If we talk about thyristor, so up to this everyone has written.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Written.
Now talking about thyristor. So in thyristor we have SCR, which is widely used. SCR, silicon controlled rectifier. Silicon controlled rectifier. Okay, so this SCR is widely used. So sometimes in place of SCR we can also say thyristor. Okay? These are interchangeable. Okay, another one is my LASCR. LASCR. So LA is light activated SCR. Light activated SCR. So for its operation we need light, like your LED. Then the third one is GTO. GTO. So GTO stands for gate turn off thyristor. Gate turn off thyristor. Then the fourth one is ASCR. ASCR or RCT. ASCR or RCT. So it stands for ASCR stands for asymmetrical SCR. Okay, asymmetrical. Okay, asymmetrical SCR or RCT stands for reverse conducting thyristor. Reverse REVERSE, reverse conducting thyristor. Okay. Then the fifth one is SIPH. Static induction thyristor. So here we had SIT, static induction transistor. Here it is SITH, so static induction thyristor. Static induction thyristor. Then another one is MCT. So we are not going to read everything, okay? But we should know the terms related to this. So MCT stands for MOS controlled thyristor. Okay, so MCT stands for MOS controlled thyristor. So MOS we know, metal oxide semiconductor. Okay. Then the another one is TRIAC. 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 So TRIAC is TRIAC only. No full form is there. Okay. TRIAC. So all of you are clear with up to this much types of the thyristors. So we talked about SCR, that is a silicon control rectifier. Then LASCR, light activated SCR. JTO is gate turnover, gate turn off thyristor. ASCR or RCT is asymmetrical SCR. SITH is static induction thyristor. NCT, MOS control thyristor, and trial. Okay, so up to this much everyone has written.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
just wait 2 minutes. किए से 10 रे सोई पी उठी अटेंड करछ. Okay, so anyhow today only you revise these all terms. Okay, now all of you draw the table as I am drawing, so it will be like, okay, so table kore kariya first. So what are these all? These are known as your power semiconductor devices, or they are also known as switches. So like I said, switch ର କାମ ହେଲା on off କରିବା, current flow କରିବ, else it will not allow the current to flow. Okay, so these switches, these can be classified on the basis of their turn on and turn off capability. You can say it can be classified on 3 bases. The first one is it can be classified on the basis of turn on and turn off capability. Okay, turn on, turn off capability or characteristics. Characteristics. Then the second one is your on the gate signal requirement. Okay, on the basis of gate signal requirement. And the third one is degree of controllability. Degree of controllability. Okay, controllability, control. So how can they be classified? They can classified in 3 ways. The first one is your uncontrolled switch or uncontrolled device. The perfect example is your diode. So you may be knowing how the diode is turned off, turn on and turn off. Anyone? I'm there or not?
Yes.
हाँ, अरे डायट को केमती हमें टर्न ऑफ फॉरगेट सर्किट रे.
Positive bias कर देले turn on and negative bias ले turn off.
हाँ, so that means you can say they are controlled by the power supply. माने supply देले से on रहेला, supply if you take out the supply it will be off, isn't it? So it is uncontrolled. माने supply obviously for any switch to operate we have to give a supply na, isn't it? So supply to anyhow rahila, but the degree of controllability in this diode, do we have any controllability on this diode? No, khali using the supply we turn off and turn on and turn on. So it is one of the controlled switch of the device. Okay, so no controllability is there over this diode. Then the second one is, we can see the semi-controlled. So example is of thyristors. So for thyristors, what we want, even though we give a power supply to this thyristor to switch on, we need another signal known as gate signal. GATE, gate signal. Okay, even though we give a power supply to the thyristor to switch on, we require another signal known as gate signal, which will turn on this thyristor. Okay, but the turn off of this thyristor can be done indirect. Okay, I got disconnected for some time. Thyristor. So in thyristor, why it is, you can say, to somewhat we can control it by using a gate signal. So gate signal is used to turn on the thyristor, okay, but we can turn off the thyristor using power supply. Got it? Eti bujhela up to this much. So what I told, in that we don't have any control, only the power supply is used to on and off. But in thyristor, we have a control only on the turn on process. So for turn on, we require a signal known as gate signal. But to turn off, the power supply is used. Power supply को off कर ले तो हम thyristor भी off करेंगे. Okay. Then the third one is controllable switches or fully controlled. Or controllable switches. So it includes your transistors. So turn on and turn off, they are controlled by the application of a control signal. That we'll discuss later briefly, because we have the when we'll talk about the switching characteristics, at that time I'll tell you that how they are turned on and turned off in the transistors. So the turn on and turn off is possible by the application of control signals in these transistors. So transistors include like BJT, MOSFET, IGBT, and all that. Okay. And out of all the devices that we have discussed, TRIAC and RCT, okay, so they possess, you can say, bidirectional current capability. That means current can flow in both the direction. So TRIAC and RCT, they have bidirectional current capability, and बाकी सब unidirectional. So write this point, TRIAC and RCT. So they have only these two have bidirectional current capability. Now draw the table as I will tell you. So it's like serial number. Then we'll talk about the device or the switch. Then the circuit symbol. Or you only write the symbol. So this symbol, all of you should remember. Okay, the symbol is important. Symbol the TK we change color means it will be wrong. Okay. Then we have the voltage or current rating of the device. Voltage or current rating. then upper operating frequency in kilohertz. Okay. The serial number, device, symbol, voltage, current rating, upper operating frequency. So these two, you can say it will be required when you go for the fabrication, or just you can say MCQs type question later require hover if you go for the theoretical part. But the symbol, you have to be always clear with the symbol, because like suppose in the diode, if someone draw the diode like this and someone draws the diode like this, okay, suppose A and B. So obviously the person who has drawn the first diode, he knows that the diode looks something like this, okay, but the way he or she has drawn it is wrong. Okay, so we have to be clear with the symbol. Mane gote, you can say extra line will also denote some other meaning. Okay. Okay, now coming to the first device is your diode. So diode, the symbol. So what is this A and K in diode?
Anode and cathode.
Anode and cathode. So it is nothing but a PN junction, isn't it? And the voltage is 5000 volt. Mane, we are talking about the ratings of these devices, okay? 5000 volt, and the current is 5000 ampere. Okay, 5000 volt, 5000 ampere. And the frequency is 1. Okay. So written up to this much, everyone. So 1 meaning or 1 kilohertz. Proceed करेगा second को. Then the second one, we will talk about the thyristor. So it is a SCR, silicon control rectifier. So SCR symbol we will use mostly. So all of you draw. So it is also a PN junction similar to a diode. And we have some extra like this, and they can draw like this, or तार terminals बाहर करिया पड़ेगा like this. तो ये diagram रो controllability ना थिला, but because of this gate terminal, because the signal we are giving here, so because of this gate terminal, the controllability is there. Okay. And voltage and current rating is 7000 volt and 5000 ampere. 7000 volt, 5000 ampere, and 1 kilohertz. Okay. Over? Ella?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
ଏବେ ଯେ entry କଲେ ମୁଁ ଆଉ କିଛି allow କରିବିନି. Then the third one is LASCR. LASCR, so light activated SCR. So similar to this only, but here we will have it is activated by the light. So light, I mean the rays, just extra draw kare the rays. So here the rating is 6000 volt slash 3000 ampere. 6000 volt, 3000 ampere, 1 kilohertz. Symbol bujhila to same as SCR, only we will give a symbol for light. Then the fourth one, ASCR or RCT. ASCR, asymmetrical silicon control rectifier, or RCT, reverse conducting thyristor. So since there is some term like reverse, so first jaha SCR symbol thibo. So remember, like in that we have two terminal only na, anode and cathode. But in thyristor we have three, anode, cathode and gate. So here also, type of thyristor be there will be three terminal. There is anode, cathode and gate. Gate through we are controlling the turn on using the gate terminal. That means we are giving some signal at this gate which will control the turn on of this thyristors. Who be thyristors? Okay, so here what is being done? There will be a diode parallel to this, or you can say anti-parallel to this, the diode. This is anode, cathode and gate. And the rating is 2500 volt. So it is MCQs as well. Jodi offline exam, sorry, online halla. So 2500 volt and 400 ampere. And here the frequency range is 2 kilohertz. Then the fifth one is JTO. So JTO is gate turn off thyristor. So here also we'll draw same as this. Then it will be anode, cathode and then gate and something like this. Hello? Gate turn off thyristor. So this is one way, or another way is anode, cathode and gate. So either just a slanting line, or you can say two arrow mark opposite to each other. Okay. And the voltage rating is 5000 volt and the current is 3000 ampere. And the hertz is 2 kilohertz. Drawn up to this much, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Then another one is silicon, static induction thyristor. So I'm just drawing the rating I'll provide you. All of you draw the symbol also. See the difference here and here. Here and here. Then is the MCT, Moss control thyristor. Anode, cathode, and this one is gate. So space has to be there. Okay. So here the voltage rating है ना 1200 volt, 40 ampere, and the frequency is 2 kilohertz. SITH will not 2500 volt, 500 ampere, and the frequency is 100 kilohertz. And then the last one, triac. Okay. This is terminal 1, terminal 2. And here we have gate. 1200 volt, 1000 ampere, and 0.5 kilohertz. Okay, so up to this much. So what you do next class, I may ask any of the student to show his or her copy. So I want that they should have drawn all the symbols up to this much. I have covered up to track. है So the symbol also draw करेंगे. Okay.
मैम ट्राई करो 1000 एम्पियर.
हाँ 1000. है So for next class actually. Okay, over? Up to this much?
Can you please show the GTO part? Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so let me take the attendance. Everyone just wait, huh?
And ma'am, the RCT current rating is 400 ampere.
RCT, huh? I'll send it now only. That PDF का photo दिखाऊंगा.
Okay, thank you.
So all of you please wait. What attendance नहीं चाहिए, then you all can leave. I'll tell you to.